We all love Ravensburger new releases, and as you know, it is very, very hard to actually be able to know what is new and what exists in what locations in the world because there is compliance issues and licensing around the world. So here I am. I'm Lisa from Puzzles by Lisa, and I'm going to show you all the new Ravensburger that I got from Germany. There are 36 puzzles that we're going to see today. There are more coming, but these are the ones I got out in the beginning of July. And so finally I got them after 5.5 weeks. Transition with FedEx. Not recommended. Okay, so let's go straight at it because we have 36 puzzles to cover. I think you're going to be very, very excited about some of them and might be a little bit less excited about some of them depending on where you are from. All of those puzzles are available in Germany. Only some of them are going to be available in the US. And then some of them are very photographic nature stuff, which is more successful in Germany. And so that's a question if that's going to be actually in the US at some point or not. So stay tuned and please subscribe and like and comment and share and do all of those things. And if you like to see puzzles, actually time lapses and actually puzzles like very close to when they're built, then go to Puzzles by Lisa Ravensburger. That's where I put all of my shorts. And then this one is just for long videos. Okay, so let's start. We have a few 1500s to go through. And I really love 1500s because they're sitting beautifully on the 2 foam board and leaving you a bunch of space for the pieces. And so some of them are really, really cool. Let's start with this one. It's called Autumn Viaduct. It's by probably Dominic Davison. It doesn't actually say, it says MGL 2024. And this one I started it. I'm still like in the middle. I've done mainly kind of like this part in the train, and I still just have to do this and all the trees. So far, so good. If you like, I love this one. I really, really wanted to get it, but I like the Dominic Davison sky. I mean, it could be also David McLean or somebody else, but like very likely that it's Dominic Davison, even though he doesn't actually say it. The next puzzle, which I'm going to do really soon, is called I Am London. It's by Carlo Stanga and from 2024. And that one is a new artist, basically, like for Ravensburger. It looks really cute. I definitely want to do it. And then the next one, I think this one is also in the US. It's called Beautiful Sea Unicorn and Friends. It's by Rose Kahn from 2024. I should start that really, really soon. And this one is really cute. And as you know, again, the art that goes here is a lot more US friendly because people like paintings and kind of like illustrations more than they like photographs. And I guess that's the reason they got it to be in the US. And then here is something that's like interesting. So this is called Filled in Stars, and it's by Power of Nature, like the Power of Nature series. And it is by Fabio Antenore from 2024. One thing you need to know, Power of Nature is the same series that was Nature Edition once upon a time. And now it is in 1500 piece, where it never was like that before. There was 1,000 pieces, there was 500 pieces. I have a video about it if you are interested in that type of stuff. If you really, really want to watch that other video. But that's the first time that this type of puzzle is actually in 1500 pieces as part of Power of Nature. As I said, they changed the name of the series and it's not numbered anymore. Nature Edition was numbered up to 23 and then Ravensburger stopped counting it. So Fabio actually has a few pictures with Ravensburger. And then you'll have this beautiful one, Rainbow Scape, Power of Nature, again Nature Edition by Stefan Heffele from 2024. And Stefan Heffele is doing lots and lots of photos for Ravensburger and did actually a lot of the Nature Edition as well. So if you like it, that's one thing to check. Of course, some of that is going to be difficult with all the green and all the rainbow and everything. And another one by Stefan Heffele is Red Canyon Falls, Power of Nature, Nature Edition 2024, 1,500 pieces. Probably easier than the other two, but there is a lot of black. I will see how that goes when I'm going to do it. And then another one by Stefan Heffele is the Arctic Snow. And there is actually Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis puzzles already with Ravensburger. So I'll put a link to the list of those if you are interested to find something slightly easier, like a 1000 piece or 500 piece, because there are actually some of them as well. And then the easiest 1500 is of course Donald Duck by Disney. I've already done this one. I was really anticipating this one. And this is the most user-friendly 1500. And I do want to say, Ravensburger, you want to do a bunch more of those and not just the very difficult ones. I did tell that to Nate from Ravensburger in the past, and I'm happy to say that again. Okay, so we're gonna start with cool stuff, then move to difficult stuff, then move to cool stuff, and etc. So cool stuff. Wonder Woman 1000 piece Justice League WB Shield 2024. I haven't done that yet, but if you have, kind of like knowledge on this, there is Superman and Spider-Man and Batman and all of those actually like from that type of series. So I really think you want to actually do that. You can see here this series kind of like in the back. And there will be Thor coming in, but unfortunately it's not out yet from what I know. I ordered it and it didn't arrive yet, so I think it's not out yet. Another cool thing is Toxic Plants by Pixie Cold 2024. I started it. I do have to tell you that like if you do all of those pieces and these pieces and whatever, it's only like 150 pieces. So you will have a lot of work around the not colorful stuff, and I will have it probably before you because I already started it, so I am needing to kind of like continue and finish it. I love Pixie Cold though. If you don't know their fox or their lion, I think you want to do that. So that's really cool. And then the next one, which is kind of cool, is this one. It's called A Cow with a Flowery Headdress. It's by Lazar Studio 2024. I haven't started it yet. There are parts to it that look to be really cool. I do want to say, Sarah does puzzle. You might want this puzzle since you like cows. And that is a special call for you. Less colorful stuff. That's actually like a re-release of Hohenzollern Mountain Deutschland collection. Dominique Lars Photography did that from 2024. It exists actually in like other publish as well, like because it's just a new box as well. And you can see some of the puzzles that actually exist, and they also redoing them, like the seal puzzle and the harmonic Hamburg puzzle and other stuff like that. All of those puzzles are part of the Deutschland collection, which I think is like a beautiful collection. Some puzzles there are just breathtaking. And another one from Deutschland collection is this one. It's called Monschau in der Eifel, and that is by Pablo Milan Campanale, and that's also from 2024. And again, you can see here at the back the other puzzles that I've showed you there. So pretty cool collection. And from there, let's get some more Power of Nature for people who like nature. So this Power of Nature is called Dreamy Thunder, and it's by Stefan Heffle from 2024. That is more similar to stuff that existed. And again, you have a bunch of the ones that either the ones we've seen or some that have been published in the past and just have new numbers, so we can see them here. And the last thing is this one. I'm hopefully going to get it in my next package, but I don't have it yet. That's a 500 piece, and it says actually next to it how many pieces each one is. This one here was in the world's qualifying rounds, and this one here, I've just done it last month. So very, very beautiful. I mean, they're easier than you'd think. So if you're afraid of nature, I think I'm happy if you tell me that I can give you some advice which ones to do. Okay, the next cool one is this one. It's called Mythos Highlands. Again, Power of Nature, Part of Nature Edition. Stefan Heffelet, 2024. Really cool image. Stefan Heffelet just is kind of amazing. And now we're going to look into a full series that's called Beautiful Gardens. It has 6 puzzles. Again, they're actually like pictures, but they look super amazing. And in some websites, they look almost like they're painted. So the first one is Queen's Garden. It's in Sedley Castle, England. And it's part of the Beautiful Gardens, and it's by Tom Mackey. Tom Mackey is also doing some photos for Ravensburger. I don't need to say all of them is 2024, because everything here is pretty much 2024. But you can see how nice is the garden, and you can see all the pictures of those things at the back as well. So we're just going to go one by one. That's the next one. Daigo Il, Kyoto, Japan. Part of Beautiful Gardens, Tom Mackey again. And then the next one, very different garden. The Huntington Desert Garden, California, USA. Tom Mackey, very surprising. So another one with a very, very different type of photo. Then there is a Netherlands one. It's called Keukenhof Gardens. And again, that's a Tom Mackey puzzle as well. And that one, I don't know, I thought that was not as nice as the other ones. But maybe I just kind of like the photograph less with the zoom in on the flowers here. And then there is this one. It's in Italy, Parca Villa Pallavicino, Stresa, Italy. And that is actually by Daniel Gettil. So that's just a different photographer. So we have 4 with Tom Mackey and 2 that are actually not. And that is, again, in Italy. And then the last one, which is really cool, is in Madeira. It's called Botanical Garden Madeira. And that is by Uber Images. And the photographer is Maurizio Rollini. So that is finishing our Beautiful Garden series. And if you like Beautiful Gardens, there is also the series of Beautiful Places, Beautiful Islands, Beautiful Skylines, and Beautiful Places. I think I said already. So all of those actually exist. There is like Mediterranean places, Scandinavian places. We'll get into Scandinavian places in a moment. But there is basically like all of those series that you might want to check out. And so going back again to something really cool that I believe more people will be interested in. The Forger, Spy X Family, Crunchyroll. I've done this puzzle. There is another puzzle that got out also in July, which is a 500 pieces. That one is colorful, easy to do, and beautiful, and you might actually want to get that one. And now we'll go to 4 more that are probably less friendly to people that are looking for nice images, illustrations, because those are again going to be... Now actually I have one more for you, which is also difficult though. So Stitch Challenge! Stitch, Disney... This is going to be really difficult. There is another Stitch puzzle that came out. I just didn't get it in this box. I will get it in the next box. And it's much easier. This one, I mean, I will do it because you know I will do it. But it's kind of horrifying. Maybe it will be nicer than it looks. But I just don't feel like opening it immediately. Okay. So now we're going to go to Osterreich. Okay. Here we go. So what we're going to talk about is like its collection Osterreich. So Osterreich collection is basically like the Austria collection. And we have a bunch of puzzles here. So this is the first one. It's called Natural Jewel Pyberger Lake. And it's Austria collection, Osterreich collection. Tobias Tunise actually like was the photographer here. Again, this puzzle, you can find it in large box or in small box, depending on what you buy. but basically it's offered in both ways because it was published before, and I guess not everybody bought all the puzzles yet. So if you're looking for Austria collection, you can get that. Another one that got heavily damaged in my shipping from FedEx is one that is called Vorder Gaunzi, Gassausi with Darmstein Massif. I tried to translate that. It doesn't know how to do that, but I guess it's something with a lake. And that is by Nicole Gutzenbacher. And she was a photographer on this one. And again, that's Osterreich collection. The next one we have here, again, same collection, Hallstatt, Shrouded in Legend, or Shrouded in Clouds, I don't know. That's by Jennifer Ruckett. She's the one that took this photo, the beautiful one here. And then the last 1000 and the last photo that we have for now is this one. This one is Vienna. It's Schönbrunn Palace in Osterreich collection. And it's by Schönbrunn Schloss Culture. So basically they provided the photo for this one. Okay, so now we're going to go to a bunch of like really cool 500s, which I guess if you're a speed puzzler, you really want to do those. Maybe you really want to do those before the World's competition, which is just in a few weeks. So let's start with number 1. Postcard from Paris, Lars Stewart, licensed by MGL. I've done this one. It's really cool. It's really reminding of the other postcards from places. Really, really nice. Next one is Magical Fairies, Fabio Pia Magnici, and that's another one that I've done. Again, fun, easy, quick, very unique. And so again, I think that would be like a favorite, especially for speed puzzlers who are looking for 500s that are interesting and very unique. And then we have this one. It's called Brunch Crunch. It's by Pink Like Studio. I had one extra piece in it, which is really sad because it means somebody else had one less piece in it. And that was even easier than the other two, which is kind of unbelievable. Really cute though. And then there is this one, Fantasy Mystic Witch. It's by Mike Haug, 2024, of course, everything. And this was cute and easy. And I've done it while working with somebody else, so it took me longer, but it's always interesting. What would I do if I was just concentrating on puzzling? And one that I haven't done yet, it's called Farm in Sweden. It's Scandinavian Places, Uber Images. So just that you know, Scandinavian Places actually is a series that existed in 1000 pieces already. And so if we look at overall, there is, I'm trying to see, like 10 puzzles now. Again, like not all of them are the same, but Scandinavian Places right now, what we're going to see is like 4 or 500s that just came out with this. So Farm in Sweden, this one. Uber Images, it doesn't say who's the actual photographer. And then there is Northern Lights. We've seen one in 1500, and then we see something that's like slightly simpler in 500s, and that is by Manfred Bortoli from 2024. And you can see actually the 4 500s here at the back, which is interesting because most of the time Ravensburger didn't have that printing at the back, because it does have like this type of printing in the back. Of course, it was different even before that, but let's see if we can find one with the original. Here, this is the original printing on the back. So more, let's finish that. Sunset in Copenhagen by Maurizio Rollini. That's a person that we seen earlier. And what did he do? Let's see. Yes, we had it as part of like the Uber images earlier. So yeah, so this one is, I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. So Maurizio Rollini, Scandinavian places. And if you stay at the end, I will show you everything that I've done already, which is not most of them. But since it will take me a few days to actually like probably load this thing, I will probably finish more 500s in the middle. And then this one, Boathouse in Smogen, Sweden, Scandinavian Places by Stefan Heffele, our beloved Stefan Heffele. And this was pretty easy. And it's probably the easiest one among those ones. And to finish with another cool one, classic Sonic. And this is Sonic by Sega. And if you want to know, it's not in focus, it's all pixelated, but I believe that's totally deliberate. But I had to double check my photos when I was seeing that it's really not in focus. And that's the last one. So I hope you liked what you've seen here. And by the way, I had in the box actually more puzzles than that, but the rest of them are puzzles that I got used and they're old, not actually new. And if you want to see all of the box, just let me know and I'll show you the rest of it. But overall, that's all the new puzzles that we have from Ravensburger, from Germany as of now. I believe that most of those that are Scandinavian places, etc., not necessarily are going to get into the US. But then we know that some of the illustrated ones, we know that they are actually going to be here. Please subscribe and comment and like and share and do all of those things that you do when you have a YouTube channel that you like. Hopefully that you like mine. And please let me know what other videos you want to see. And also, please follow Puzzles by Liza Ravensburger for my shorts. I'm really trying to put some cool video music with any kind of puzzle that I'm doing. So if you want to follow the actual puzzles that I'm doing, you can go there. And I mean, I'm definitely posting a lot there, but of course, feel free to just watch whatever is interesting for you. So thank you for watching. If you stay a little bit, I will show you the puzzles that I've already done, which is just a little bit few of those. And see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.